Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, where I do what I do for you. I got a nice, quick, short lesson for you. Not too long, but a good lesson, no less. Let's go. Writism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Message the story for life. I'll give life lessons. You tune in to receiving. The numbers say you're doing that, so I appreciate it. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right Thinker's mission, yeah, that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all my right thinkers do just that. So all my lessons is geared for just that, for you to know thyself. There's a message in the lesson, the lesson in the message. I have a message in the lesson, whatever, however. But yeah, let's do this. Know thyself is the question I ask. It's rhetorical, but if you have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's also what I do for you. Let's go. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes or think they know are dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Today, thinking, I'm big on thinking and comprehension and understanding. So, right thinkers, let's talk about, did you know God speaks through your mind? He's in the heart, but he speaks to you up here. It's a conversation I tell you about I have every day. Why? When you meditate, that's you listening. And when you open your third eye, which mine is open, you have a direct line to God. That transmission that he can beam down to you mentally from your mind, that's why you open up the third eye so you can get those signals. They know that if you use fluoride, it calcifies the pineal gland. It means it covers it up. They take X-rays to show people who don't concern themselves with that. Pineal gland is like crusted up. It can't receive the message like a battery. You got to clean the acid off it, get that corrosion off it to get a good connection. In order for you to get the connection with God, you got to be able to think right. Moving on. Let's get this lesson. Now, let me tell you how God speaks to you in the mind. From my perspective only. I ain't tell you what this is. No, no, no. My perspective. I remember. I give you what I got. I know God speaks to us through the mind. Why? Because he spoke to me. And I tell you, 10 years ago now, he came to me in Vince Lombardi voice, clear as the bell. Well, man, you tell me you talk to God? Yeah, in my mind. You can do what you want in your own mind. Question is, when you start sharing it, you better be careful. Therein lies the problem. But yeah, God speaks to us through the mind. You can only know God mentally. He's not physical. He's a spirit. So the spirit is already in us. We got that. The other part is to know that. So he speaks to us mentally. Let me give you a quick lesson. I hope you understand it. Yeah, if you hear voices in your head, some people, that's again, mind thing. If your mind ain't controlled, it's all over the place. That's why focus, meditation, and knowledge of self takes care of that wandering mind that's all over the place so you can focus. And I never forget, my mom said, I'm glad you listened. To who? Where? God in my mind. Perfect example. Let's go. Yeah, God is your conscious. He's a spirit, but he will talk to you. All you have to do is what? Listen. Didn't listen. Couldn't hear. My third eye, I was egoed out. And that's a normal, that's natural. Why? Because for the first 7 years, we've been programmed by your environment The second 7 years, you start to involve yourself in your environment. I'm a product of my environment. I come from the streets and the projects, so survival was a way of life. Simple as that. And I vowed I'll never raise my kids in the project. I would never put my kids in there. No, no. But I didn't have that choice. I do have to do. So understand that in life, whatever you find the situation you find yourself in, that's the hand you've been dealt. Deal with it. Play it to your best ability. Okay. Everybody ain't got to bluff and fake it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and that pretty much works out best for you anyway. God is, listen, mental. If you can't think and comprehend, when you learn 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, that means you can comprehend and you can learn in a process that progresses on. You have the ability to comprehend and learn and compartmentalize in your mind. That's where God dwells. He's conscious. You can become God conscious through what? Good, rightful, virtuous living, aka good deeds. That's all you gotta do. He ain't asking for you to go get a job and no, he asked you, obey me, do what I want you to do. Stay in touch with me and you'll be fine. I tell you a quick story, Adam and Eve. When they left under God's protection, they want to do them. Ego set in, they call it the serpent. No, the ego to what? To venture out and do what they want to do. Okay. There's a penalty paid for that. Even if I didn't know, they still got to pay. So understand that that means know what you're doing. First of all, know thyself. We try to get all our young people to get focused on themselves early in life. This was my early life. I wasn't focused. I was running wild. Product of my environment. The mind, understand this. Okay, no, what? Excuse me. When you do, watch this. When you do good deeds, when you live right, you do right, don't your life seem to be different? Those are called blessings. And that's why you get them, because of what you're doing. Not who you are, not what you're rapping. No, it's your deeds. Sorry about that. I'm getting excited. But my point I'm trying to get across is you need to understand that if you do this, this is going to happen. Cause and effect. Reap what you sow. If you do good, you're going to get good back. You do bad, you can't expect good back. It's bad math and wrong thinking. Okay, so really understand when you earn a blessing for doing good, that should be your ticket to understand somebody's taking care of you for just doing the right thing. It don't get much better than that, and you ain't got to be religious. I ain't trying to turn you into no fanatic, but understand living right, doing right comes with a blessing. Living wrong, doing wrong comes with a price. Your choice, again, it's all up to you. He give you free will, but he give you conscience to use it to what? Identify, recognize, and eventually know him and yourself are one. So, yeah, I'm amped up this morning. Whoa, come down. Yeah, whoa, I'm excited. Sorry. All right, here you go. Now, the mind, aka the brain, is the most advanced and sophisticated machinery known to man, and it don't come with instructions. As my man would say, Sadi Guru, you have to figure this thing out. And guess what? Your life has no brake pedal, all acceleration, all go, and no stopping. McFadden White, ain't no stopping. So when you in this world, you can't stop time. That's what it means. Things are moving on. You get with the movement or you get left behind or ran over. Simple. Calm down, dude. You get all excited. Damn, you, yeah, I'm amped today. But with this thing in our head, it's a fantastic thing if used correctly. And you can misuse it and abuse it, and it's still going to do what it do for you. That's what it does. Good or bad. It don't decide. Your subconscious don't know real from fake. It just know what it knows. Simple. Moving on. Let's try to get this lesson done way on. All right. Now, our brains are the most technological piece of instrument known to man. You can use it for a whole lot of things, and that's the purpose of it. If you're a right thinker, thinking should be a priority. I don't never stop thinking. I ain't, oh, excuse me. When I go into meditation, I'm still thinking. I'm just not in control of the thoughts. But I give that to my higher self. But thinking is what the brain does. He give you that for your legs are walking. Okay, you exercise and get them in shape. They do a lot of walking. If you do a lot of thinking, if you're cerebral, if you're constantly thinking, then you're getting better at what? Solving problems conflict resolutions in your own mind first. You got to do all that within yourself, aka self-mastery. It starts with right thinking and learning your spiritual truth. Then what? Then you can master what you learn by what? Practicing, manifesting, and bringing it to life for yourself. So now it's not a thought, it's not an idea, it's a fact. Sorry about that. Self mastery can be obtained through righteous living, learning, studying, and living what you study and learn and manifest it, and you'll see the change. Okay? You are what you think or believe you are. I think and believe I'm my best self when every day. I strive for that. I prepare for that. I do that. I use my personal ability to what? Think right and learn what? Daily. Being a master of my right thinking philosophy don't give me afford me to, well, you ain't gotta do nothing now, you just a master, you can just sit back. No, I learn, I study every day. Okay, I'm a student of life. I'm going to do what I do, and when I get mine, I'm gonna bring it to you. Before you get it, oh, I'm trying it. I'm my own guinea pig. You won today. Now understand this: the mind, aka your consciousness, is only good when while you're alive. He give it to you for life, for you can use while you're here. Because when this life is over, it don't count. We go to the heart now. Okay, so understand that your conscience only can be used by you while you are alive. It means nothing in death. Your conscience is only useful while you're alive. In death, your heart conscience, spelled CONSCIENCE, will speak for you. They knew that thousands of years ago, and this is what they live by. And right now, scientists have found out that the heart have a bigger brain capacity than the mind that's in your head. They knew that a long time ago. So I'm not impressed. Excuse me. After death, they take the brain, turn it to mush. They pour hot fluid in there and burn it out and throw it away. It doesn't even get saved. They save the lungs, the intestines, the liver, and the stomach, but they don't save the brain. Why? There's no use for it in death. That's why they knew that. So I'm going back, go get back. Your consciousness, again, only will serve you in life. Use it wisely. Why? In death, it's no use. So get or squeeze all of them out that juice. Why? That's it. That's all you got. If your consciousness connects with your heart conscious, you become a transferred person to become God. Like you now know you and God are one. That's knowing thyself. That's the purpose of having Nihas, and that's the purpose of studying and living right, because you want to unite with your higher self, aka God. Hope you're getting this lesson. The mind, consciousness, when used correctly, will connect you to God. There you go. Open the third eye is the transmission to God. But living right, doing the right thing, that's you letting him know, continue to shine on me, continue to bless me. Why? Because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You can expect that if you're doing the right thing. You can expect to get rewarded for good deeds. No short change. No, well, he didn't take no good deed goes unblessed. And remember, the flip side to that, no bad deed goes unpunished. Joyce, again, when you think you can do something in the dark or do something that nobody knows, think again. Okay, moving on. I gotta get to work. Let me get this stuff out the way. Where you at? Okay, now here. Your mind, your conscious mind, need to connect with who? Your heart mind. I keep telling you, it's a heart mind coherence. When those two things are in harmony within one, you become a different person. You're illuminated from the inside. You have knowledge and understanding of who and what you are and what everything else is all about. The veil of ignorance is lifted. Why? With knowledge. The phrase two heads, or aka two conscious brains, are better than one. Hello. While you're here, you got this conscious and you got heart conscious. Use them. When your mind connects with your heart, aka spiritual enlightenment, right thinking philosophy, mastery, self mastery, nihas, anointed. All those things happen because of that. That's what makes it happen. They think as one. That's the mind and the heart in harmony, aka Maya, perfect balance. They work together as one. Turn upside down. You got a one. Just thought about that. Makes sense. All right, here you go. Where we at? Your heart mind is what speaks, okay, at death. Brain's gone. So you're conscious of who you was means nothing. You relying on now the heart mind. It knows you. It knows everything. It's going to speak for you. And if it's pure, because you did the things you need to do, reach my cuddle, do the right things to purify the heart. You ain't jealous of people. You ain't a hater. You don't walk around here slurring. All those things that we do unconsciously. When you are conscious, you don't do those things. Why? Because it makes the heart heavy with nonsense, carrying around a bunch of baggage. And at Judgment Day, karma comes to bring you your baggage, so to speak. This is yours. It's all contained in the heart. Heart, an ab, it's like a vessel, a jar. Here, it holds everything. That's what goes on the scale. Feather Maya is there. If that jar descends, call Houston. Well, you have a problem. I'm about to have lunch. If it floats evenly, balanced, you're good. Sometimes it even lighter than a feather. That means you're real good. Simple. There's level to this shit. Like my man would say, yeah, everything has levels and degrees. And when you reach the highest level, you've done everything you need to do to get there. That's why I tell people at the top of this pyramid, mentally or spiritually, when you at the top of your game, you and God are one. Y'all know each other. You become his property. Why? Because y'all are one. You just know that when you're ignorant of your spiritual self. Sorry. When I was spiritually ignorant, my heart mind was not concerned or not connected with my conscious mind. Why? My conscious mind was running the show. I was wilding out, okay? Built on egoism and ignorance of my higher self. I'm satisfying the little fella. All right, let me wrap this up. Now that I think with my mind, my conscious mind, and my heart mind, I'm living right, doing right. And guess what? The best part about that is I'm blessed. So I ain't gotta run around, oh, I'm blessed, I'm all that nonsense. No, I just do what I do and receive my blessing. Sometimes it's better to shut up and just enjoy your blessing. It's yours. You earned it. Everybody wants, I want shit. I want shit. Nope. I'm selfish. I just want to take my blessings and be on my way. Moving on to wrap this up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. Your heart conscious and your mind consciousness is what? God speaking to you through your mind. When your heart conscious, which is spelled CONSCIENC, it's a difference when the heart and the mind conscious. Why? One has been proven. That's the heart. One knows only what it gets while it's here. When they come together, working as one, you are enlightened from the inside. You're illuminated, called illuminated one, the Akus. Somebody who's illuminated from the inside out. Your consciousness is raised to another level of human consciousness. So everybody ain't on that level. That's why the spirit represented by the falcon. Why? He fly. The falcon don't hang out with pigeons. Pigeons hang out with flocks, don't they? Falcon don't. Birds of prey, solo. Let's go. If you just use your heart science, okay, you're not spiritually enlightened. What? That's just one part. It's a two-part. That the yin without the yang. You can't yin without the yang. You can't yang without the yang. So it's again, duality, balance. The yin and the yang side is everybody universal, but it really represents Maya. Okay, balance, equanimity. When you are spiritually enlightened, you using the heart conscious, heart mind, and the mind. That's how it works. If you're God conscious, watch this. That's what that means. That means your heart and your mind are working in harmony as one. Everything is from the one. And it goes back. It starts and goes back. And there's no difference. God speaks from the heart. At your time of judgment. That's when he speaks from the heart. Other than that, he talking to you up here. Why? Because you're alive. So like Gino now, big freaking out. All right, you have to be God conscious to know thyself, and at the time of death, He will speak for you. But while you're here, if you listen, He will speak to you. Wrapping it up. Remember, hearing that voice in your head, your ego speaks to you too. Your job is to know the difference between the two. I do. Do you? Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'm out.